Hey everyone, Lago2 here, and today I will be making a video of me ranking all the Vanellope the Series videos ranked from worst to best. And don't get me wrong, but there's not that many episodes in Vanellope the Series. There's actually a total of 17 videos from Vanellope the Series. So yeah, what do I think of Vanellope the Series? I think that series is actually better than Wreck-It the Series, even though there's less episodes. Now, none of the videos are actually straight up terrible, but there are some that are not very good either. And that's why I'm going to be ranking them from worst to best. Starting with number 17. Y'all are not going to be shocked when you're about to hear this, but my least favorite Vanellope the Series episode is Finding the Racers. However, there are some positives about this, but some of them are forgettable. So what happens in this video is Sour Pop and the Sugar Rush Racers want to play hide and seek, but outside. Not a bad idea, but oh my god, the camera quality. I was actually recording this video from my tablet, and my tablet has really poor quality, and the video was insanely dark. However, the positives I have for this video is the music in the background. It's pretty nice actually. I kind of like it. And the ending where Dr. Bully II scares Sour Pop, yeah, it was forgettable though, but it was pretty funny. Now the negatives. The biggest negative I have is that this video is so freaking dark most of the time. I can't even see where I'm going with this awkward camera angle. And the other negative is the quality. The quality is so bad on my tablet, and I don't even use my tablet that much nowadays. And this video actually is the shortest video on Vanellope the Series. Now, is this episode worse than Sour Pop's Friends? No, not even close, because there's actually positives in this video, and Sour Pop's Friends has no positives in this video. You see that, Sour Pop's Friends? You would actually be a great video if you didn't expose my freaking last name. That's one of the reasons why I privated that video. Now, number 16 is actually one of the parts from Jubilina Plays Disney Infinity 3.0. It's either part 1 or 2, and the choice is pretty obvious. Part 2. This video ended on a cliffhanger. I can't think of anything positive about this video, but it's not as bad as Finding the Racers. So in this video, Jubilina Plays Disney Infinity 3.0, and in the interior, plenty of scenes in this took forever. They were all literally filler, and I don't like these types of videos where Jubilina just plays Disney Infinity and it's not screen recorded. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this video, so now let's move on to 15. Number 15 is Minty's Broken Bones. Oh boy, another video that has poor camera quality. This time, however, it isn't as bad as Finding the Racers. This video literally was recorded on the same day that Finding the Racers came out. And this video came before because you can tell by it being daytime. So what actually happens in this video? Well, Dr. Bully I, he throws Minty Zaki from 2 freaking stories, and oh boy, that actually would hurt. And yeah, Minty's reaction was nothing special. It was just her screaming that she got broken bones. The beginning was fine, but Yoshi looking for Dr. Bully I took forever. That section literally lasted for almost 4 minutes, and Minty's Broken Bones is a 10-minute video. This segment literally was half of the video, and the quality, oh my god, it makes my eyes go on fire. And I'm done talking about videos that have poor quality. Now, part 1 of Jubilina Plays Disney Infinity 3.0 is surprisingly better than Jubilina Playing Disney Infinity 3.0 Part 2. For few reasons. One, Jubilina is actually at a more interesting place, which is the Toy Box Hub. And the Toy Box Hub is pretty nostalgic, because I've actually played Disney Infinity 3.0 a lot back in 2019. And yeah, the Toy Box Hub definitely was pretty nostalgic for me. But that's pretty much it. I don't have much to say because this video is not interesting. Now here's an episode from Vanellope the Series that I hated so much back then that it was originally my #1 least favorite. And it's not as bad as I originally thought it was, but it's still pretty mediocre. And that video is Gibberish Crumbleina. So what happens in this video? Well, it's pretty obvious. Crumbleina won't calm down because she's speaking gibberish, and it can get really annoying after a couple of minutes. I mean, my ears hurt so bad after hearing Crumbleina's dumb gibberishness. However, for Crazy Crumbleina, that was actually a funny video, but this one actually has a few funny moments, like this. However, there is another negative that has to be held for Gibberish Crumbleina. Sonic was so out of character in this one. He literally grounds Crumbleina for being crazy. Come on, Sonic. Crumbleina just cannot help it. Crumbleina just needs to relax. Like, I actually feel bad for Crumbleina in this video. And Sonic just might have one of his worst appearances in this video. So what do I think about the 2 parts to the Googly Eyes series? Well, both of them are straight up mediocre. But which part am I gonna have to go with? Well, it's kind of hard to choose, but I'm gonna have to go with part 1. So yeah, Googly Eyes part 1. What's the matter with Googly Eyes part 1? Well, simple. It has very, very little to do with Googly Eyes until 7 minutes into the video. And do you want to know how long the Googly Eyes video is? It's 11.5 minutes long. And literally more than half of the video is not even talking about Googly Eyes. The first 7 minutes of the video is literally just nothing. The Sugar Rush Racers actually are just fiddling around talking to each other, and Mario and Bowser eventually come in. After the 7 minutes begun where Cody mentions something about Googly Eyes, they eventually get Googly Eyes to test on the characters, and honestly, it's actually pretty funny. But however, those funny moments literally could not save this nothing of a beginning and nothing of a video this actually is. So that means part 2 of Googly Eyes actually is slightly better than part 1. And let me give you reasons why. This part of Googly Eyes actually focuses a lot more on Googly Eyes than in part 1. And the location actually is a little more interesting compared to part 1. I literally don't have any other reasons why, so let's just skip to number 10. I don't have much to say about Dark Sleepover, so I'll make this quick. This video takes place on my bed, which is my bedroom. And the Sugar Rush Racers just have a sleepover and talk and jibber jabber and all that. There's nothing much really to say about this, so we're moving on to number 9. There's nothing much to say about the Racers Go Camping as well, but it's not as short as Dark Sleepover. But the Racers Go Camping actually is located at a better location, which is outside, and they're in a tent. Like they're just talking in the tent, and that's the entire video. But the ending was actually pretty cool because Crumbleina was roasting marshmallows and making s'mores, and kind of was pretty cool. But that's basically it. The ending was interesting, and the other was just nothing special. Surprisingly, Saving Mario actually is a better video than Saving Yoshi. So yeah, I actually did change my opinions on Saving Yoshi because that video, honestly, I now don't even like that video that much nowadays. I rewatched it and the music was just too loud for me to even hear the characters. This video came out right after Googly Eyes Part 2, and yeah, it was pretty funny though. And the video is kind of like the same concept as Saving Yoshi, but better, and it doesn't have that loud music that I don't want to hear. I regretted putting Saving Yoshi in my top 5 favorite Season 4 episodes of Wreck-It the series. So yeah, in this video, Bowser and his minions are coming up with ways on how to kill Mario. It's actually just acting because Bowser and his minions are literally just acting because Bowser actually only does that in video games. And I mean, who can forget this reaction to Bowser Jr.'s new room?
Junior, what are you doing?
Jumping on the bed.
For what?
Well, I like jumping on the bed.
It's dark, Junior. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep!
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Okay.
Hey, Show TV.
Junior,
Rewind it.
Go to sleep. Hey, Show TV.
Junior,
Oh my god, that was so funny. Apologies if you hate my old voice. Now we have another hide and seek video, but this one is 10 times better than fighting the racers. And this one is hiders downstairs. The reason why I put this video over fighting the racers is because of one main reason. There is not that much dark segments in this video. And for fighting the racers, the whole video is in the dark and it's just straight up stupid and I can't even see anything. So what happens in this video? Well, the racers don't even ask to play hide and seek. They just hide from Sarapop and Sarapop has to find them. And they're all hidden downstairs on the first floor. Some racers are hidden in good spots, while others are hidden in pretty bad spots where Sarapop can actually see them really easily. The main problem with this video is that this video is just basic. There's nothing wrong with the video being basic, it's just too basic to be on this list. And that's why it's at number 7. Now on to number 6. There's a video that has a pretty good beginning, but the ending is not that good. And that video is the storm on Gloyd's birthday. So, the beginning starts off pretty basic. Gloyd actually is pretty sad that there's a storm on his birthday. And the power eventually goes out because there's a storm, and storms usually turn off the power. Kind of makes sense on the storm on Gloyd's birthday. And then we got this random scene where they go to the Wayudum Elementary School, and it is a pretty decent scene, but it didn't have to be in the video though. My main issue with this video is the ending where Crumbleina falls down the stairs, and Ralph and Felix realize that Crumbleina went home too early, and then Ralph has to pick up the kids, because of course he would. And he throws them down the stairs like an insane idiot, and he smells the racers. This scene literally did not have to be there, and it lasted for like 3 to 4 minutes, and it honestly was not funny at all. That scene is the main reason why I prevent this to be in the top 5. However, this still is a pretty good video though. This video is the very last episode of Vanellope the Series and has the most views on it. That video is Adorabizzo Goes to Antarctica. There's something different about this video compared to the storm on Gloyd's birthday. The roles are actually reversed. The beginning actually is not that good, and the ending actually is pretty good. So, the beginning is just Sarapop trying to find Adora Girl 2, which honestly just makes no sense at all. And then eventually Adorabizzo comes in and she says that she wants to go to Antarctica. But all the places that she goes to during this video, she's not in Antarctica. She just screams like this. Do not believe that this joke is actually repeated one time. No, it's repeated a lot of times. It still is pretty funny that way though. And the ending, well, in the middle of the video is where Adorabizzo gets sent outside and she gets thrown into the backyard, just like what Minty got thrown into the backyard. But here's one minor part to the video. How come Adorabizzo did not get any broken legs? However, Minty got broken legs and Minty's broken bones. That's just one thing that's just really minor, but it's okay, honestly. One main highlight of that video was, of course, that one scream. And that's basically it. A Crazy Wipeout has to be one of the most underrated Vanellope the Series episodes I have ever seen. This video starts off with Sarapop checking his brother Nicky to see what he's doing in Disney Infinity 3.0, just like any normal video would start off. And then he comes to the parents' room and he talks to his father, and his father says that he should do the QB. And I mean, 5,200 units of the QB. And Sour Pop celebrates himself completing the QB. And then he spins his chair so quickly that he flung off the chair, and now he's bouncing around the entire house. And that's how the plot starts. First, Sour Pop gets stuck onto a cabinet, then the door, then the wall when he's sliding through the wall, and then he got stuck in a refrigerator. And that's how the video goes. I would say that this is probably one of the only Wreck-It related videos that actually has Sour Pop torture done right. Overall, this is a great video with a great beginning and a great ending. The top 3 consists of really good videos that are really memorable and are worth watching. So let's go on to number 3. So at 3rd place, we have Sour Pop's punishment. This isn't what we call a physical punishment. It's more like a punishment where Dr. Bully II actually forces Sour Pop to do the 2 hardest levels from Disney Infinity 3.0. Well, those are technically the levels I created back in 2019. So why does Sour Pop even accept the challenge? Well, it's because Dr. Bully II actually took Adorable Girl 2 and Smarty away from Sour Pop, and Sour Pop can actually get them back if he completes those levels. And Sour Pop's reactions when he completed those 2 levels are priceless. I mean, they're really good. I mean, Sour Pop really was excited when he completed them. Like, you just gotta hear this. It's a bit of ear rape, but doesn't matter.
Yes! I did it! Yes! Yes! Dr. Bully II! I did it!
There was even this one part where I did the second hardest course where I got really lucky dodging those lasers that are one-hit KO. Look how close that was. I mean, really. Now on to the 2nd place winner for the best Vanellope the Series episode. The 2nd place winner for the best Vanellope the Series episode has to be Freezy Fridge. There are very little problems in Freezy Fridge, and this video just works so well. The actual refrigerator segments are just nostalgic. And even Sour Pop joins in the fridge, but of course he can't handle a cold. However, there's this one scene that had me burst out laughing. This part.
Hey, what are you kids doing in there?
Ralph, open the door.
It is open.
What?
There were other funnier scenes in Freezy Fridge, but they were not as memorable as that one scene as I showed you. Now, on to the 1st place winner, the best Vanellope the Series episode. So that means my favorite Vanellope the Series episode, without a doubt, has to be Inside Christmas Tree. This video works so freaking well that I always would put this as number 1. This video actually is better than my favorite Wreck-It the Series episode of all time, Mad Hubert. And Mad Hubert is still my favorite Wreck-It the Series video. When I made this video back in 2019, I knew that this one was going to be my favorite. This video starts off with Sour Pop and his friends just staring at the Christmas tree, the way it looks. And yeah, it was a good beginning, and the plot starts in when Sour Pop actually gets stuck inside a Christmas tree. And yeah, Sour Pop is talking to the Christmas tree god. I don't even know who the Christmas tree god is, but it's just some random character I made up back in 2019. But for here, he's a pretty good character. And the way the Christmas tree looks inside just blew my mind. It really did blow my mind. Sour Pop eventually gets stuck inside the Christmas tree, and the racers go and try and help him. And they eventually did, and then Sour Pop says that he wants to live inside the Christmas tree. It would make sense because the Christmas tree looks so good inside that I really wish I would live in there too. The Christmas tree segments were perfect. The ending was just good, but that's about it. Inside Christmas Tree will always be my favorite Vanellope the Series episode of all time. And that is it for the Vanellope the Series list. Was Vanellope the Series actually better than Wreck-It the Series? Yes, because since Inside Christmas Tree is better than Mad Cubert, then I had to choose Vanellope the Series rather than Wreck-It the Series. And plus, the episodes are longer, but there is less episodes in Vanellope the Series than in Wreck-It the Series. In Wreck-It the Series, the episodes are shorter, but that's about it. So thank you all for watching, Lag02, and have a great day.